Welcome back. Today we're telling the dramatic story of Venezuela, the land of oil, revolution, crisis, and resilient spirit. From boom to bust, the long arc of Venezuelan history. Long before oil, indigenous peoples thrived among Venezuela's mountains, plains, and Caribbean shores. But everything changed in 1922 when oil was discovered in Lake Maracaibo, transforming a sleepy agricultural land into a prized petroleum powerhouse. By the 1930s, Venezuela's oil exports helped it become one of the Western Hemisphere's richest nations. The rise of the petrostate. For decades, Venezuela's governments, whether military strongmen or democratically elected, wielded oil wealth, but often failed to build a diverse economy. In 1976, President Carlos Andrés Pérez nationalized the oil industry, creating state-owned PDVSA and cementing petroleum at the center of Venezuelan life. The Bolivarian Revolution, Chávez, and a new Venezuela. By the late 20th century, oil dependency and inequality had created deep frustration. In 1998, former soldier Hugo Chávez swept to power, promising change. He launched the Bolivarian Revolution, named for a 19th century liberator, rewriting the Constitution and expanding social programs funded by oil known as Bolivarian missions. Healthcare, education, and food programs reached millions. Chávez also nationalized more oil assets, took control of PDVSA, and implemented socialism of the 21st century. A system that centralized power, weakened checks and balances, and allied state and military elites. This era drove intense political polarization. Supporters saw a champion of the poor. Critics warned of authoritarian drift. Maduro, collapse, and crisis. When Chávez died in 2013, his longtime deputy Nicolás Maduro became president. As oil prices crashed in 2014, Venezuela's economy plunged into hyperinflation, shortages, and recession. Maduro tightened political control, sidelined opposition, and oversaw elections widely condemned as unfair. By the mid-2010s, Venezuela's oil output, once 3.5 million barrels per day, had collapsed to a fraction of that due to mismanagement, loss of skilled workers, infrastructure decay, and sanctions. Cartels, corruption, and conflict. During Maduro's rule, allegations of drug trafficking and corruption swirled around senior officials. The so-called Cartel de los Soles, a loose network of military and political figures accused of trafficking cocaine, became a symbol of systemic rot, though recent analysis suggests it's more informal than a classic cartel. In early 2026, Maduro was captured in a controversial U.S. raid tied to narco-terrorism charges, and Venezuela's political landscape is again in upheaval. Oil, the heartbeat of Venezuela. Venezuela holds the largest proven oil reserves in the world, over 300 billion barrels, mostly heavy crude in the Orinoco Belt. Oil has funded government budgets, foreign alliances, and Venezuelan society for decades. But dependence became a curse. When prices sank, so did public services. Today, Venezuela's oil facilities are often dilapidated, and production struggles to recover without investment and stability. Culture and the Venezuelan spirit. Despite crisis and polarization, Venezuelans remain known for warmth, music, and cultural richness. From arepas and salsa to a deep tradition of community and resilience. Whether in bustling Caracas or the plains of the Llanos, people keep traditions alive even amidst hardship. Venezuela's role in the world today. Venezuela's story resonates globally. Its vast energy resources make it a geopolitical prize, coveted by powers like the US, China, and Russia. Its political crisis has triggered migration waves across Latin America, influencing regional politics and humanitarian efforts. The country stands at a crossroads. Revival or continued upheaval. What happens in Venezuela won't just affect its people. It touches global energy markets, US-Latin America relations, and debates about governance, wealth, and justice in the 21st century. Thanks for watching. Dive deeper into Venezuela's journey and let us know what you think belongs in this story next.